Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello, and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth, just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you still need direction. So I want you to grab your tribe and get ready, because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and today I want to do a tribute to the women still searching for the love they never received. You don't want to miss this one. Hey, my babies. Welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know that a little over a decade ago, I wrote a book called Little Girl, Don't Get Lost in This World. It was my first bestseller, and it was a warning to my daughter and young women everywhere of what not to do and how to navigate the world without letting it swallow you up. So, to those little girls who grew up to be wounded women, you're not reckless, you're abandoned. You're not heartless, you've just been unmothered. Some women were never taught how to love or be loved. They were left to figure it out in a world that only used them. So they look for love in beds, bottles, bags, lyrics, and lies. This episode is for the little girl who did get lost in this world. Today, I want to spin the block and come back for you, because I never forgot about you. The one still hiding inside the woman, starving for safety, begging to be found. And today, I'm coming to get her. Because before she ever grew into a woman, she was a little girl who never got what she needed. She was raised on survival, not love, on rules, not relationship, and on expectations, but never emotional safety. Her body was policed, but her heart was neglected. No one taught her that she was valuable outside of her pretty, outside of pleasing people, outside of being obedient. She didn't get affection or affirmation. She got criticism, coldness, and silence. Maybe her mother was emotionally unavailable, tired, bitter, broken herself. Maybe her father was inconsistent, abusive, or absent. Either way, she never felt fully seen, only expected to carry more than a child ever should have. So she adapted. She learned how to perform. She became what was needed to feel safe, funny, sexual, aloof, nurturing, angry, hard, anything but vulnerable. She wore confidence like armor while silently bleeding inside. And here's the key. She started to believe that the problem was her, that if she were enough, someone would have stayed, someone would have chosen her, someone would have loved her. What started as abandonment turned into identity. She became the woman who doesn't cry, the woman who doesn't need anything or anyone, the woman who don't need no man, the woman who leaves before she can be left, the woman who laughs at love but secretly longs for it every single night. But that didn't happen in adulthood. That started with a little girl who got lost in the world. You see, the part that a lot of people don't understand is that starvation often becomes survival. When love is never taught, you start looking for it in all the wrong places. She became promiscuous, not because she's wild, but because physical closeness became the only form of connection that she could actually control. Sex became a transaction. If I give my body, maybe he'll give me attention. It never worked, but it felt like something, and something felt better than nothing. So she started choosing men who mirrored her childhood trauma, emotionally unavailable, narcissistic, controlling, or inconsistent. Not because she liked the pain, but because dysfunction felt familiar and stability felt suspicious. She began to self-sabotage, pushing away healthy love, running from vulnerability, believing that marriage is a scam, bragging about how much she doesn't care, building an empire, but can't build trust, raising kids alone while cursing the men who left, but choosing the same types over and over. So some ended up turning to sex work or stripping, not always out of empowerment, but mostly out of starvation. Others numbed themselves in relationships, substances, ambitions, or noise. She finds solace in chaos, in reality TV drama, in music that glorifies using men and never trusting them, in friends who validate her pain but never her potential, in lifestyles that look bold but bleed emptiness behind closed doors. But listen, she's not broken, she's starved because she was told to toughen up, not soften. She was told to take, not trust. She was told to survive, not receive. And when you're raised on hustle instead of healing, you're going to start thinking that love is a weakness and control is the only power you have. Hey, friend. If you're tired of those generic, impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. So now, if you've been listening along and nodding because you finally feel seen for the first time in who knows how long, I want to help you to come back home to yourself. So I want to give you 5 ways to reclaim the little girl and finally heal the woman. Number 1, you need to name the neglect. You can't heal what you won't admit. So stop pretending that what hurt you was normal. It wasn't. You need to say it out loud. I was abandoned. I wasn't nurtured. I was overlooked. Grieve it. Let yourself feel it. Because if you don't name it, you're going to keep repeating it and calling it love. Number 2, I need you to give yourself whatever you were denied. Be who you needed back then. Speak gently to yourself. Give yourself permission to cry. Hug yourself, quite literally. Start creating a life that feels safe, not one that just looks successful. You got to start self-parenting because that's how you can break generational curses. Number 3, I want you to redefine love. Love is not chaos. It's not mind games. It's peace, safety, vulnerability, and kindness. If that feels boring, it's because your nervous system is still addicted to the adrenaline of dysfunction. You need to learn how to be still in love without bracing for pain. Number 4, cut off echo chambers of chaos. I know this is going to be hard, but you cannot heal in an environment that keeps validating your dysfunction. Baby girl, if your playlist, your friends, and your feed are all telling you to get the bag, never trust a man, keep using people to stay on top, you're going to stay broken in disguise. You have to detox your inputs, protect your peace, normalize softness. And number 5, let God father you. When you don't have a loving father, it's really hard to trust a loving God. But healing begins when you let the Creator rewrite what love looks like for you. You were never truly alone. He's always been there, just waiting to restore you. The most powerful thing you'll ever do is let yourself be loved. Before we get out of here today, I just want to leave you with this. She wasn't reckless. She was reaching. She wasn't easy. She was empty. She wasn't cold. She was guarded. She wasn't angry. She was unseen. The little girl who got lost didn't need punishment. She needed presence. She needed covering. She needed softness. She needed to know that she mattered without having to perform for it. If that little girl still lives inside of you, it's time to stop waiting for someone else to come get her. Go back, sit with her, hold her hand and say, you don't have to be strong anymore because I'm here now and I'm never leaving you again. You're not broken. You're not unworthy. You just never got what you needed. But now you can give it to yourself. With God's help, you can rewrite the story because you are not lost anymore. And if no one ever told you this before, you're worth coming back for, babe. Now, if you need more help, you know you can always go to shaliavinny.com, book a one-on-one session with me, and we'll walk through it together. I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. I love you always. See you on the next episode, okay? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and then ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend, motivator, and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.